Alright, I'll just do it again then, once you're a good pity. Alright, what is good, guys, and welcome to some more GSA 11 with the Celeste Any Tournament, round 1, Flarebear versus Cheese. How are you guys feeling?
Alright, I haven't played in a decent bit, so all of the practice that I've gotten into this went in like literally just last night. So hopefully Rust isn't too bad, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, I haven't played in probably like a week, and I didn't even play today. So I played 15 minutes.
That does not sound very promising, as I might say.
It's been so hectic. Like, I almost never have time to play. And then, but we'll see.
Anything in particular? Oh, sorry. But yeah, anything in particular you're scared about in the run? I mean, other than being rusty.
Yeah. The section that Flarebear is doing right now. The Theo section in Mirror Temple is like, it's the scariest part, I think. But I actually feel confident in most of the chapters because I spent a lot of time in practice, especially the end game.
Yeah, I can see that. I know that the end game is insanely hard to not fail.
Yeah, or die a bunch.
Yeah. But yeah, there's nothing else I gotta ask. So if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Wait, actually, I have to. Let me just. Yeah, I need to raise my file and stuff, but I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, good luck, guys. Now I'll kindly ask you to leave the call.
Thank you, D. How rude are you? How rude you are.
I'm sorry.
All right, thank you. See you later.
Good luck again. All right, guys. I'll be your solo commentator. I'm not really too known in this Celeste community. I've just recently picked up the game and started learning some stuff, so bear with me. I'll try to not be too ugly. And yeah, just waiting for the game to start. Should be a good one. Both players seem really rusty. Actually, it's a PV difference of only almost 2 minutes. Cheese got a 35-18, and Flarebear got a 33-39. So it might be a tight match. It's hard to tell. Like, just races in general can be really scary. And then now they're both rusty too. All right, just gotta put in the name. This is gonna be good. And the countdown is coming. And we are off, maybe. All right, there we go. This game is amazing. You won't see anything for now. We only got some jumps gone. And now they learn to climb as well. There's gonna be some more in a bit. But yeah, there's nothing going on for now. Just have to make it through the bridge. Actually, with the dash they get right now, they're achieving the dash technique. And you can do a lot with that. I'll get to it once the next chapter starts, because that's where we'll be used in quite some different ways, and I hope I can catch and explain what's going on. The way speed works in this game is insanely sick. The first thing these runners are gonna do is dashing and jumping as well. Like, you can keep your speed. If you dash and jump at the same time, you just keep your speed. But you can also, while you're in the air... Oh, geez, taking a fall. while you're in the air and dash into the ground, you can keep your speed that way. And if you jump again right afterwards. And you can also keep your speed while wall jumping. So if you dash upwards, for example, and then also wall jump at this, I think as early as possible, you keep all your speed and get much more height than you would with a regular wall jump. And yeah, something else you can do as well while being on the ground, and instead of just like doing a wave dash where you dash into the ground, you can also hold down and forward any direction and then dash and jump. You keep all your speed pretty much. The tricky thing is just that you want to keep your dash. I probably should mention that you can see their hair is changing. When it's blue, they don't have a dash anymore, and when it's brown, it's you can still dash. Oh, we got a crash from flarebear. Oh no. Oh. Okay, he can continue on relaunch. Alright, so we'll just have to wait until flarebear's back. Can just sync up afterwards again, since we're using in-game timers anyways. It's like a really neat feature for this game. It's like the mate speed game, pretty much. Alright, now coming to chapter 2. You see those blocks? They're actually not gonna change once we reach the first cutscene, I guess. It's coming up right in this room. Also, what they're doing there, you saw Cheese dashing below the block and dashing upright so that he can skip the cutscene, and while he's in the air, he can go into the dream block. Wait. My apologies. Oh no. Yeah, dream blocks. All right. You have to dash into those, so you can't just walk right through them. You always have to dash, but you always get your dash back once you leave them as well. So that's neat. I'm not sure if Cheese is ahead right now. That's probably quite close, actually. Oh, that was really close for Cheese. These characters that chase Cheese as well as flarebear right now, they're called Battling, I believe. And if you hit them, it counts like a death, so you don't want to hit them at all. And it can be really tricky to avoid them because you're going way too fast, doing dash after dash. And they're almost through chapter 2, actually. So yeah, another thing I should mention is that if you do a hyper dash, so you dash on the ground and then jump right afterwards, you can do like another dash after that if you kept your dash. Then you like get even more speed because the speed conversion in this game is amazing. Just go insanely fast. Yeah, that was chapter 2. I believe flarebear caught up because the timers weren't synced. We'll see in a sec. Oh, she's taking another fall. The rustiness is shown. Yeah, pretty sure flarebear is ahead at the moment. Alright, what you saw... Alright, on flarebear's screen, when you dash into another screen, you actually get your dash back, so you can dash into the air onto another screen, and then you get your dash back and dash again right after. And these enemies are cycle-based, so-called dust bunnies. So if you die, it kind of messes up your rhythm. So you want to avoid that as well if you're used to the normal cycles, the usual cycles. All right, not looking too bad now. Oh yeah, and you can grab a wall as well as just wall jump right off right away again. So, yeah, like you can hold onto a wall, which you are also gonna see a few times. Actually, like really hard to follow both players at the same time. Okay, this section right here is like the most annoying in the whole game. I don't know why, but it's so messy and it's so hard to navigate as well. Getting through there really fast though, so you can definitely tell these players have played the game before. And now they have to clean up the mess pretty much. You will see some backtracking. Also, the way spikes work in this game, you can actually jump through them. Like if you are coming from behind, then you can just or from down, you jump upwards through them. You're not gonna die. Just as soon as you hit them from above, you're actually like getting hit. So what they did down there, they avoided the spike and did a wall jump on the last tiny bit of wall that's left there on the corner. But yeah, already miles ahead after that. Now the timer's catching up. Resyncing. Flavor is actually so far ahead. Oh boy. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. Flavor only has to get 1 more. Oh gosh, this is quite a long time. There we go. But it's still pretty early in the run, so maybe we'll see them. Maybe we'll see Flarebear as well having some issues here and there. I actually have no idea if they're gonna go for a key skip. They'll have to collect 1 more key in a little bit, and I have no idea if both of these runners know how to skip that. If they do skip it, I'll try my best to explain what is happening. No promises. Flarebear. Oh, I was about to say Flarebear getting through there with no problem, and then he takes a death. Oh, another one. Okay, now he's good. And she's actually got some. He's looking really solid. He's gotten pretty quick. Oh, Flarebear's going for the skip I mentioned. He's skipping a key right now, and he actually got it second try. So what you can do in this game is when you jump up, there's a frame where Madeline crouches in the air, and that makes your hitbox smaller, and you can actually get through that tiny gap of dust bunnies there. And he's already at the Ushiro fight. Which is, when you mess up, it can be really tricky to come back. Since as well, it kind of messes up your cycle to what you're used to. And taking a little death, Flavors. Oh, Cheese 5, Cheese as well. I keep wanting to say Cheese 05, but he just changed his name a few days ago. So, and Cheese did not go for the key skip, and that is what I meant. Here you can see the sections that Flavor was skipping, pretty much. Cheese had to do all that to get the key, which Flavor did not. Oh, Cheese keeps dying to the same thing. Come on now. And Flarebear is already done with the Oshiro fight. That is oof. Let's see how Cheese goes with that. I actually didn't catch too much from Flarebear, but he didn't seem to have much trouble. Just had to wait a little bit, a few times. And died once there, where Cheese just passed. Should be fine. Yeah. Alright, maybe I should probably talk about the breeze in this next chapter. So you can already see that it can slow down your movement, like push you away. But there's also occasions where the wind is helping you in a sort of a way where it boosts you or helps you jump up. Here, for example, it boosts you to the direction where you have to go. Yeah, I'm actually not too familiar with if those were neutral jumps, but you can, like, there's some sort of stamina, and if you do neutral jumps, you don't use your stamina. Like, if you would do normal wall climbing, you would just, after a while, don't have enough energy anymore and just fall down. And if you do a neutral jump, which means you jump off the wall and don't hold any direction, I believe, then you don't lose your stamina at all. Alright, so far so good for Flarebear. I see you didn't do some sort of elevator skip, which I always see. I only have been watching pro people play this game, so I'm used to people skipping that elevator. I'll mention it again when Cheese is there. Oh, speaking of... Oops. Oh, another one! Alright. Yeah. Probably around I was about to say probably around like 30 seconds to 40 seconds lead. We'll see in a sec. And yeah, not only do you have to avoid the breeze, you also get there are also snowballs that can also kill you as well. It's really annoying. Actually, let me check. It's probably something I should explain. Yeah, not too much trouble from Flarebear. I actually haven't seen any mistake. That was a solid chapter for him. Already going to the Mirror Temple, where in the pre-race interview they talked about that there's a section in that Mirror Temple where you have to carry something, and it's really hard to do that good. But I'll get to that once we're there. But they're both scared of that section, so might end up really bad for them. Alright, you have to dash into these bubbles to activate them. Alright, dash while you're in them. It's... No big trouble from Flarebear again. She's also almost done with that chapter as well. No double bubble skip. Doesn't save that much though, so it's not too big of a deal. That's probably really hard as well. You can either dash out of these bubbles or they hit a wall and then you get stopped. This lead is too big. But yeah, she's finally making it to the next chapter as well. And now you just saw an enemy that Flavor was controlling, showing the next obstacle in this game, which can actually help you a lot. You'll see that as well just in a bit. As you can see, they just follow your steps, but they also activate these checkpoints for you, so you can kind of use them to your advantage. Oh, I believe he wanted to go for, like, you can jump on that enemy and then it just bounces onto the thing. Yeah. Didn't work out for him. Element of trouble there. Ooh, that was really nice from Cheese. He got so much speed there. Alright, coming up, Flair is gonna skip, like in this whole area you have to search for keys. But you can just skip them, right? Like, just like that. That's a really long passage that you just skipped. You're not familiar with the game, which I hope you are. And I think he's about to enter the next phase where you have to carry your friend. Yeah. Alright, so you cannot dash if you carry him. So you have to kind of dash into him and then pick him up as well to just keep your momentum. It seems super awkward to me. I haven't really practiced this too much yet, but it seems incredibly hard to not lose track of regrabbing him and dashing correctly. Doesn't seem like he's having trouble though. And she's just hit the... Oh, see how he... how he does this part. I know that Flavor had a little bit of trouble, but barely anything, so there's not really much room for Cheese to catch up at all. Oh, also having trouble with this part of the... Also having trouble with this part. Not too bad as well, but yeah. Could have saved some time there. I would love to talk about their paces, but I'm not too familiar with the pace at all. But I'll mention their PBs once they're finished again, so you have an idea of how they played compared to their skill level. She's earlier said that he was way better than his PB, which I believe is true, but he is also rusty, so... Ooh, doesn't get the skip first try. Alright, there we go. Nice. And Flaber already up to the next chapter. Reflection. A pretty huge lead, but I believe my boy Cheese is gonna catch up. He can do it. Alright, these blocks, as you can already see, you can dash into them and then they just go your direction, pretty much. And they're used a lot in this chapter. One thing this game does really well is invent on how to use your dash, like in new ways, pretty much, for every chapter. So much variety for what you do with such a little movement options, which is, in my opinion, a really good for game design. If you have simple mechanics that you can exploit a lot, it's great. Oh, she's missing crystal there. Not too bad. Oh, again. That's a quick retry. I know that was done before, but yeah, you can just press start, go one down, and then retry again. You can just sort of like a death, pretty much. She just tried to get that momentum there. Took him a little bit. Finally got it though. And then also in Reflection, these bumpers, also a new addition to Alright, she's almost done with the Mirror Temple. Harsh fight, harsh last phase, but we good. Also don't remember what time Flarebear had, but he has a huge lead, so it doesn't matter. Has some trouble there to hit the bumper at the correct time. Keeps dying. He should just... Oh, God. The thing is that he probably does not know how GSA 5 is doing, so it's just on him to try and get himself together. But it seems like he got it now. Nice. That was tricky. Misses the feather as well. Oh, God. This is a... Reflection is giving him some trouble right now. It looked pretty solid just until that room before. Small opening for Cheese. And now Flarebear is gonna enter the battle and fight. It's amazing. Amazing fight. I love it. It's amazing to watch. Alright, and in water you can just dash infinitely pretty much. So you don't use a dash underwater. Let's see if he goes for balance speed. And he does, and oh, hits the wall. Tried to keep the momentum from the block, but sadly missed it. A little bit of a hiccup there. Not too bad though. Oh, and she's dying as well. Boy. Reflection giving these guys some run for their money. A little bit sloppy from Flare, but it's really hard to like... Oh, never mind. I was about to say it's really hard to not play sloppy, but he was keeping it alive and then just died. Which is actually something that happens a lot. If you've played this game before, you've probably died a lot. Which is nothing bad, in my opinion. You like... It's a sort... Oh, takes another death. Cheese has been playing way more solid this far through Reflection, so he's definitely saved a lot of time on Flarebear there. But what I was saying is you die a lot, but it's the sort of right type of trial and error. It's actually not as frustrating as other games. And you always learn something new as well every time you die. if you're not already too pro. And she's about to enter the balance fight as well. I believe Flarebear's almost done though, so it's still a huge lead. But he gets the balance boost. Takes a death right at the end. Not too bad. Some nutty... Oh! Some nutty movement from Flarebear. Yeah. Good one. Jesus, going on. He hasn't died nearly as much, I believe. Saving quite some time here. Oh, goes for the... Oh, you missed it though. But what a nut. Gets that ultra boost. Holy. I did not think he would go for that. Feather skip. Yeah, Flarebear just finished the balance fight. Now he's gotten level up and has the second boost. So he's now able to boost twice before not being able to anymore. I'm already about to enter the last chapter in the run. Jesus has had a pretty nice reflection. Running pretty well. Like, Flarebear was struggling a lot at the end of reflection. And also during the fight as well. Also, apologies if anything I say is wrong. I'm still learning this game. Yeah. Gotta do the solo commentary for today, so... Alright, she's already finished with the fight as well. So... I would say that anything could still happen. Summit is really hard. The last chapter is pretty hard and easily chokeable as well. I don't want to jinx Flarebear though. He's... I better don't say anything at all. So far, so good. Alright, and Cheese is wrapping up reflection. No mistakes, looking spicy. As well as Flarebear, no troubles at all. Oh yeah, another thing, I didn't mention that earlier, but you can jump out of the dream bubble. So you can dash into it, and once you get out of it, you can press jump, and you get some more extra hate as well. Might have been clever to mention that when they first appeared. Oh. Flarebear took a little death, but nothing too bad. Most checkpoints are really forgiving. So then... Oh, but in this room where the checkpoint is right in the beginning, takes a death there. like sometimes when you die, it's not too bad because the checkpoint is right next to you, so you barely lose any time. It just gets really annoying when you have to deal with different cycles that we saw in the hotel chapter and where we are right now for flarebear as well, again. Oh, I keep wanting to say that flarebear is doing alright now, but the same death. It's actually, we've seen this a lot. He's been dying to the same spot over and over. Oh my god, he keeps dying in the same room now. Different spots, but still. Oh, okay, finally gets past that. Hopefully he can make it to the end now. Oh my god, he tried to save it! No, flarebear, just get through. Oh no, misses the wall jump. He cannot get past this room. Oh no, he's falling apart. I can't believe it. Alright. Alright, he finally made it. That was, wow. What a big opportunity for Cheese to catch up. There's so much time lost there. He keeps dying as well. Alright, got it now though. You can definitely see the rust. And Jesus, now in the room where flarebear just failed. Oh, he fails the same part. I can't believe it. Oh my god. This room. Oh, Summit is destroying them. Oh. Both players just keep dying over and over. Weird start press from flarebear there. Maybe he wanted to skip it the cutscene earlier, but couldn't. Just didn't start it yet. Didn't start yet. We see actually pretty similar mistakes from both players. Cheese also just died in this room as well. I believe it's the same way that flarebear just died. But still, hanging on to that lead. flarebear looking really solid. Alright, gets that tight jump. Nice. Ooh, Cheese cannot get up there. Again, having to deal with the breeze. This part. Catching up with the timer. Yeah, the lead is pretty massive actually. I thought it wasn't too bad, but his flarebear is still really far ahead. But he can see something similar than before, where he just kept dying to the same spot over and over. Definitely helped Cheese a little bit. He did not seem to have as much trouble as flarebear there. Very nice, gets that little skip. Ooh, that was a little too tight. He probably meant to dash to the right, flarebear, but instead dash down. Oh no, you actually just meant to land on the platform for a wave dash. Gets the door skip. Wow, nice. But yeah, really tiny passage, and you have to time just in the right moment. These mistakes, I don't even know what to say. It's like accidentally just jumped up, I believe. Yeah, jumped a little bit too early and died to that. Such a bad checkpoint as well. So much time. Alright, 33:08:09 was. Okay, last part of the run, 3,000 meter. I was, and then still dies. Cheese almost like messed up and kind of saved it, but then still died. So it didn't even matter. Flare having a little bit of trouble getting up there. Alright, now he seems good though. He missed that thing. Bounce pad. Just call it that. I hope that's the right word. Oh, I didn't know to what Cheese died, but it was again the same room as Faber as well. Maybe sharing the same rust. Alright, so still over a minute behind. Jeez, it's ouch. Yeah, he had openings, but he also kept dying in the same ways that Flavor did, so it kind of neglected that opportunity he had to catch up. Only 10 more to go. 10 more flags. Not skipping that one. Alright. I see some people don't activate that flag, I believe. Yeah. All eyes on Flarebear as he finishes up. Only 5 more to go. I think he's got it. He's so far out of GSA 5. Oh, Cheese. He changed his name to Cheese. Alright. And Cheese also dying. I don't want to say it's over, but you know, it's hard not to. But what? Never keeps missing that. Oh, he wants to get that dash back, but barely misses the edge. Not really such a big difference after all these steps though. Still going strong. And gets the win with a 36-36. Oh, I actually don't know what happened there, but it seems like both players, Flavor as well as Cheese, got a 36 tie live. I don't think Cheese finished, so Oh, okay, there we go. Screen's back. She's got a 37.52. No tie after all. But yeah, just to come back to it, Flarebear has a 33.39. So that's around 3 minutes behind his PB. And she's got a 35.18, so also 2.5, more like it. Not as bad, but yeah. A lot of rust was showing in Summit for sure. But hard, really hard. I don't want to sound like I can do better because I can't. And it seems like we are heading right into the next match. Alright, just let me take another sip of my drink. Gotta stay hydrated. Just waiting on Flarebear to get ready. Let me actually pull out the chance. Oh yeah. Yeah, but you probably guessed it by now that it's best of 3. That's why we're waiting. Just let me check who the winner has to play against. Oh, the winner has to play against Nero in round 2. And Nero's actually insane at this game. I remember he suddenly started streaming Celeste and he already had like a 33, and he's at a low 30 at the moment. Let me just pull out our timetable actually, because there is gonna be another race later on. Oh, there's actually a SMB1 race right after the Celeste match. If we happen to get into the 3rd match. But yeah, at around 7 p.m. EET, it's gonna be a SMB1 race as well on this channel. And it seems like we're getting ready for the 2nd match. Alright, there we go. Again, no mechanics now, just jumping for the first few seconds. Hopefully I can do a better job of explaining stuff this time. It's, I would say, kind of straightforward once you know the way that speed is, like, how speed works in this game. Pretty much, you can just do a dash and jump, and it just keeps your speed out of the dash. Not if you hold down and dash forward and then jump, you get even more speed. So that's what you're gonna see a lot right now. Yeah, again, wall bouncing. You dash into wall or upwards, and then Cheese already taking a fall. That was a really nice recovery from Cheese though. Guess the little skip, wall bounce. Yeah, if you dash into a wall and then or along a wall and then press A, you keep your speed upwards so that you go way higher than what you would go with a normal wall jump. Maybe already pulling it a little bit after that small death. Nothing too big though. Oh, it takes another fall. I actually didn't see to what, but already falling behind. That's something that probably goes onto your mentality as well as you go along the game. You just concentrate too much on not failing, and then you just keep on failing. Oh, Flare actually crashed again, so we're gonna have to wait for him to come back. Cheese cannot get up. All right, just taking the normal route. Doesn't want to bother with those neutral jumps. Same time as last race as well, where his PC crashed. But we will get this thing. It's not too bad since the game timer is what is used to time for. And it only like continues once you enter a chapter. So we'll just have to wait on Flare. Come back. Please. There we go. Starting up the game. Alright. Chapter 2 again. It's probably the best chapter, I would say. I really like this chapter. It's super fast and it just looks amazing. Oh, it takes a death though. Alright, guess that hyper dash. And what I didn't mention earlier, you want to get as much hate as the dream bubble is while you're in the cutscene, so that when you skip the cutscene, you are actually in the dream bubble already, and you don't have to, and you're not right below it, so that you don't have to jump upwards to go into it. Which you will see again here for GSA. He waits until he's high enough and then skips the cutscene. And yeah, again, you can jump out of green bubbles, so you dash into them, and once you go out of them, you can do a jump and and it keeps your speed as well. So you just go fast, pretty much. Ooh, he just skipped that bounce pad, Flarebear. And this, oh yeah, that was looking so bad. I already saw it coming once he got stopped by the moving block that he's gonna hit battle on. So they're gonna just track your movements, and you can't really like stand still, or else they will. Oh, try to go safe actually and wait, but still hits battle on. All right, a little bit of slop here for Flarebear. Again, oh. She's actually caught up all the way just because of these, like, because the checkpoint is all the way up there. Oh, and he keeps dying. There's no way. The same mistakes. He just doesn't see an opening to just make it past these. Okay, finally gets it. But that was such a huge time loss for him. It's actually like a 30 seconds difference in the beginning, and now Cheese is in front of him. Alright. Wrapping up chapter 2 for Cheese. But Flare's still right behind him. It's not such a big difference. But this can carry over into the following chapters. If you like, you're already kind of annoyed that you just died a million times, and then you gotta concentrate somehow but can't, and might even mess up even more, who knows. Hopefully not. Hopefully you can get it together. And yeah, just as a reminder, when you dash into a new screen, you get your dash back. So if you didn't have your dash while entering a new screen, you will actually get another one. So, and you get your dashes back while you're on the ground. So when you're in the air and dash into a new screen, you can still dash again. Oh, she's going super safe there, grabbing onto the wall. Better than messing up though. Still keeping on that lead, holding on to that lead. And yeah, these red blackish thingies are cycle based, so if you happen to die in a room and you don't reset it, it can kind of mess up your movement a lot. Dust bunnies, they're called. Oh, Flare wasn't able to make it up there. Maybe this time, yeah, alright. No idea why he didn't get that much hate the first time. He was just suddenly way too low. She's pulling more and more ahead. Right, just getting through that mess of a room no one likes. Again, just to as a reminder on how the spikes work, you can jump through them from behind, and you just can't. As soon as you like hold back and fall onto them, you would die. But both getting it like first try, that little corner wall jump, even though there's spikes there, pretty precise. They already caught up quite a lot, I think. Oh, misses the dash up. Misses another dash up. Two out of 3 for Cheese. Flare's just there as well, so not such a big lead for Cheese at the moment. What? I believe he dashed into that. He was almost at the end of that room, but then decided to dash into the dust bunnies. What a bad decision. Alright, now he's good though. 3 out of 3. Flare almost right behind him now. See how they get through this room. Yeah, it's almost tied pretty much. Just any... Oh, okay. Just any little movement error gave Flavor the lead. It wasn't even a little movement error. She's just died. And both missing the same key. Same marker. Oh. But they're still tied. Alright. I'm not convinced. Maybe we're watching the same gameplay. Not too sure, but Cheese keeps dying. And so does Flare! It is pretty much the same gameplay. Alright, both making it through now. We saw Flavor actually had trouble in the hotel before. Goes for the demo dash again. Let's see if he gets it first. And he gets it first try. Nice! What a nut. So yeah, how that works, again, while you're in the air, you get I believe, 1 frame. At least there's a frame where Madeline crouches, and it makes your hitbox smaller so that you can actually dash through those dust bunnies that are really, really tight together. Pretty much skip the key. Normally you would have to get 1. Yeah, both already on the Shiro fight. Still really, really close. That's not such a bad death though. The checkpoint there is really generous for Cheese. Just almost like just a small room. Please don't die here. Like that's when you die in such a bigger room, I guess. You just get walled back all the way to the beginning if you die, which is a huge time loss. And Cheese just dies right. Explain that. Cheese didn't have to show me how this game works. I was just saying. Oh well. Gets through there now. Flarebear took the lead in Hotel. Man, what a back and forth. Alright, nothing interesting. And then the beginning, like Flarebear went through the beginning part really solid. Cheese has a little bit of a hiccup. It's good though. Now having to deal with the breach again. I usually see people go for the right one first in that room where Flarebear just was. Open the gate. Seems to be going for the left one always. There, just what I said. Cheese did the right one the first time as first. Left as second. Ooh, that was really nice by Flare. Barely avoiding the spikes. He didn't go for the elevator skip last time, maybe? Nah, he still doesn't do it. Well, it's still kind of a skip, but you can cut there even more. Like, you can jump off the elevator even earlier. Cheese kind of does it, but you can still make it even earlier. And faster as well, I believe. Like, get more speed. Still a really tight race. Like in the first one, we saw Flare just taking the lead and running away with it, but now Cheese is right on his back. They're both looking really solid. It's like no mistakes at all. Never mind. Maybe I should just stop commentating, asshole. Just took a death. And another one. Oh no, Jesus falling behind. Cannot fight against the breeze there. And now Flare also taking a fall. Gets back on the track though, right away. Alright, Flare still with a solid lead. Oh, and she takes another fall. Falling even more behind. Oh well. That wasn't as bad though, right in the beginning. That was a little bit more bad. I'll admit. And again, oh, you can't hit that bubble. They're already entering the temple, alright. It's still super close though. It's not as big as last race. Really nice by Flare, getting through there. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention that is when you dash down vertically, you keep your speed. So that was pretty much with like getting even more speed, or like not losing your speed, I mean. Oh, guess the... Alright, gets it the second time. Like, taking that speed from the... I don't know how they call it. From that block, moving block when you dash. You can kind of just keep that speed and use it to your advantage, pretty much. He goes super fast. I believe Cheese goes for it as well. And almost gets it. He doesn't keep his speed until this room, but it's still pretty solid. Alright, flare bar to beat the enemy for a sec. Just getting through there. She's right on his tail though. Oh, just entering the mirror room as well. Alright, and now, let's see. Flare had a little bit of trouble in this part in the race before. Person looking solid though. Well, not this part in particular, just the few rooms that are ahead. This one. Oh, I believe he tried to land on the... Oh, and misses it again. Tries to land on him, but it's just... There we go. You can, like... you can just use them, and while you bounce onto them and push them into the key, just pretty much hits it for you and still works. You can also lure them into these as well. I am really sorry. I actually don't know the name of these markers. My bad. Yeah. Oh, Flavor messing up the key skip. Gets a second try. Very nice though. The checkpoint is right there, so that wasn't a big loss either. Still, let's see if Cheese can make it up. He can save some time there. And gets a first try. Nice. But again, it wasn't such a huge loss for Flare, so he still has to make up a lot. Entering the last part of the temple, carrying your friend. Once again, you cannot dash while you hold him, while you hold the crystal. So you have to dash. Oh, wasn't able to avoid him. But yeah, as I said, you have to dash into him and then re-grab Theo, which is the guy's name, or the crystal. And alright, finally getting out of that room. Flare in so much trouble. Takes another dab. This one was even worse. Like the checkpoint is so far from the beginning. Just goes super slow. Alright, gets it though, at least. She's caught up so much. Oh, of course, right when I say anything. Just misses the crystal. Not able to carry. Okay. Yeah. Quite far behind again. Almost made up for it, but that little mistake. Kill cheese. And Freya is pretty much done. Okay, okay, 1839. Doesn't seem like such an immensely. She's definitely has been playing way better than the last race, but it's still huge lead for Flare. But again, there's still a lot of things that can go wrong. Again, Summit might make a lot of trouble again. Really hard after all. Which is the last chapter. Oh, gets stopped by the wall. Not too bad. It probably would be bad if you would play against someone like, I don't know, TGH or Nero, and they have to face the winner of this match has to face Nero in the next match, who probably doesn't get as many small mistakes. All right. Tries to jump into the feather, but mess up. Oh, can't get past these bumpers, Flare. All right. Finally makes it happen. Let's see how Cheese does this. Yeah. That first step probably messed him up a lot. But the time that Cheese to save right away. Dies right after. It doesn't look like Cheese is far behind, but his timer is also still like 20 seconds farther than Flare's, so it's still huge. But Flare, keeps dying. About to enter the battle and fight. Second time. Both players said that they're rusty earlier, just in case you just tune in, and they're already doing so much better than in the race before. So was probably a really good wake-up call doing one race. Just Taking a spill there. It's really hard to tell the difference now. It's probably like 10-15 seconds behind. Like Jesus, 10 or 15 seconds behind, I mean. Flare keeps dying. If this keeps happening, Cheese will definitely pull ahead. He might already be, most likely. Yes. Does he get that feather? Oh, goes for the feather skip, but can't get it. Alright, just jumps into the feather. Good call, probably. And still dies! And now Flare just made up all the time, but then dies as well. Why did he just retry? Did he really want to go for that feather skip? And that's why he retried? But alright. It's not looking like much of a difference this far. Okay. No, I was saying no openings for Cheese, and then also takes a spill, falling even more behind. Cheese has to make up for all these deaths. And what? Flare didn't even try to avoid that laser. Alright. He just went straight into it. Yeah, Flare, even though his timer is even behind, still finishes the balance fight first. But she's also wrapping up now. And now going into the last phase again. Flarebear once more being in the lead, going into Summit. Looking really strong. I think an average Summit is around 9 minutes. Around 9 minutes. Let's just... like 3,000 meter and Summit together. I mean, should be around 9 minutes, so might get a 35. Oh, and she's taking another death. Another one in the same room. You see these mistakes a lot, where players just they mess up once and it just destroys their routine for what they want to do, and they just can't recover too well. Which is understandable, it kind of messes with your muscle memory. Flare has to wait. Oh, messes up again. Has to wait again. Gets the third try, nice. At least. Oh, she's falling even more behind. Really, really nice movement by Flare. No mistakes there. And man, I really just want to talk about anything. As soon as I do, it jinx the racers. I'm really glad they're not listening. It will be even worse then. Yeah, just apologies for my sloppy commentary. I'm still learning this game as well. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done solo commentary. Hope you guys still enjoying. Now catching up with the timer. Just shows how far ahead Flare still is after all that. Again, I think... Oh, this is where Flare had a lot of trouble last match. So let's see how he gets through that room this time. Seems to be fine. If he doesn't mess up now, he should be good. And he is good. Nice. He died like 3-4 a million times in that room before. And these things are cycle based, so if you happen to die in any of those rooms with the dust bunnies, it just mess up you even more. Not just muscle memory, but just the movement that you're used to. And she's also had trouble in this room. Actually, he could have keeps having trouble. He could have saved so much time in the race earlier. But yeah, again, same scenario for Cheese. Not as bad, at least. Only one death this time. Gets a nice wall bounce. Just a really promising lead. But again, we haven't entered the last phase yet. Last part of Summit, where dreams go die. Excellent movement there from Cheese. Goes for that as well. Elevator skip, nice. Gets the wall bounce. So the race times before were actually like around 2.5 to 3 minutes apart from that PB, so I had a 36 and 37 in the match before. There's a nice opening for Cheese. Flarebear keeps finally gets past that room. So gets the first door skip and gets the second one. Really nice. Ooh, she's trying to go for that little skip. Gets it. Can just do a quick retry death and respawn at the last checkpoint. And yeah, Flarebear already in the last phase here. Oh, that's nah, I better don't say anything. Oh my god, jeez, please, just you gotta catch up, man. Gets the first door skip though, nice. Even after those mistakes, he was still able to pull that off. It's really tight. But no errors whatsoever. Flare. Really, really good. That was a really harsh death there. The respawn checkpoint was quite far away. Oh, gets another death at the same flag as well. Gets it now though, but let's see if Cheese can save up some time. Ooh, Summit is not treating Flarebear nicely. This is Cheese's chance. He can save up so much time there. But yeah, you have to be so careful on Summit. Like, everything can kill you, as you can see. Flare just keeps falling, but so does Cheese. Oh, tries to go for the flag skip, but dies. And, wow. So much going on. Death left and right, and Cheese keeps... Cheese already writing GG's in chat. The race isn't over yet. But yeah, we had a little bit of delay for Flare since his PC crashed, so I guess. Oh, Flare keeps dying though. Alright. Last 3 flags. Goes back. That's again. It's like there are a few parts that Flare that they're not treating nicely, to say the least. Understandable though. It's just can like get marked in your brain that you constantly think about a specific part and then just mess it up. Oh, why does wait? Okay, there we go. GG's. Flare takes it home. 2-0. Actually, second race was really close. What such a big difference this time. The first match was way more insane. And I think they're gonna join the call. Maybe. I don't want to be alone anymore. Oh, yo, what's good, Flare?
Hey,
GG's, dude. Congrats on the win.
thanks.
That was Summit was not treating you nicely in both races. It's good, Flare.
Yeah.
GG's, dude. Also, the hotel section in Summit was scary for you in the first race.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
there was
in the-
one. Sorry.
In the first race, there was one long room in particular. I remember I was being really stubborn about trying to get a death cycle on it, so I died on it like 10 times.
Yeah, I remember that as well. Scary. Yeah. How do you feel like? Do you want to know who your opponent is, or do you know already who you're gonna face next?
Yeah, my next opponent will be Nero.
Yeah.
Most likely.
What do you think? Do you feel like you need to prepare a lot, or do you want to?
So basically, I'm just gonna practice a lot of swag strats so I can at least look cool while I get destroyed.
The boy. Oh. And Yoshi's
Hi, Bob.
was rough. A few parts were really rough. But the second race was super, like, actually pretty close.
Yeah. I think I had a chance in that second race for sure. It's just that I was struggling to remember how to play because I haven't played in a while. And in reflection, for example, I had a really, really bad reflection, but I feel like there was a point of reflection where I just I struggled so hard to just remember what to do that I lost like 40 seconds just dying over and over.
But you actually, what I thought was surprising, you went for a feather skip during the battle and fight as well, and you almost got it. You just missed the ending, but it was still like, I didn't think you would go for it with all your rust going into that.
Yeah, that's one of the tricks I practice the most, and I like it. I just
It looks really cool.
yeah.
Do you mean the one where you ultra under the feather?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I went for that, and normally, like, when you mess it up, you just go right into the feather instead, right? So it's okay. I messed it up, and I said no, and I retried when I was in the feather so that I could hit the strat.
Right. Yeah, I retried it like 10 times. I died a
But
lot
yeah.
in the last phase too. I don't understand why I died so much.
Yeah, we just had really high death count runs, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I always have a high death count run, but yeah.
Speaking of, are you gonna continue Celeste at all, Cheese, or do you think nah?
For now, no, because I have a lot of other projects in mind. But
Yeah, I can see that.
I get, I would join tournaments because it's a great experience, and I've never raced Celeste. This is the first actual race I had with Celeste, so like,
Cool.
it was cool. I enjoyed it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that would be it from me. Do you guys have anything to say? Anything left?
I love you.
Love you too, Bob.
Thank you for commentating.
I was trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did well.
I hope I did okay. Thank you guys for joining, for participating. Good luck on your race against Nero Flare.
Thanks.
And we'll be having a SMB1 race after half an hour of intermission, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to watch that, stay. Either way, just stay.
Goodbye, boys. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.
I find the fact that I'm racing narrow right after cheese hilarious.
You'll do all right. Just gotta do your spec strats.
Mm-hmm.
Can do it.